Hi, I'm Travis Thorne, and I'm here to interview the Democratic nominees for this year's election in Geneseo. With me is John Zimick running for Town Council, Sally Wood running for Town Council, and Bob Wilcox running for Town Supervisor. Bob, this year's election there's been an unprecedented number of candidates for Town Council and an unusual amount of interest in the election. Why do you think that is?
Well, Travis, I think it starts out that a lot of people were concerned about Lowe's, and hopefully people, as time has gone by, have come to learn that there are other subjects that need our attention, including the town-village relations, including the economic growth of our community, including the traffic, which is horrendous. Just getting here today, I had a problem. Those are the things I think that we all need to address. And I'm proud of the fact that this team, John, Sally, and me, we have addressed the questions. We have given specifics. They're on our website, GeneseoDemocrats.org, and we hope people will go there to perhaps check out more about what we think. We have a lot of work gone into it, and we've shared specifics. The people we're running against are running as good old boys and girls, and that's fine, but we need some attention to specifics.
I think there's a lot of interest this year, Travis, too, because I think that people want to see a change this year. I think there's more candidates because they're interested in seeing a change, and I think there's more people interested in the election because I think they want to see a change.
Well, I think a lot of people are upset, too, about what happened to the master plan. What did happen to the master plan? After 3 years of work, it was just put under the rug.
Well, I think specifically, we have a plan which will unite the village master plan, which has now been approved by the village board, on which I'm pleased to serve, with the 2 master plan committees which the town has organized. It's ridiculous. We need one comprehensive, that's what comprehensive means, master plan.
And people should know out there, students in particular that are maybe a little bit on the outside, maybe more than some of the citizens, what some of the issues are. And this year, of course, we've got, as Bob said earlier, not just the Lowe's, but many other issues having to do with the lake, town-village relations. And as part of that are some of the things that we've been talking about a lot, including some of these new laws like the PDD, which stands for Plan Development District. We've got PDDGs out there, which stands for the group Please Don't Destroy Geneseo. All these things are very important to their awareness of what's going on, and I hope they visit us at our website, GeneseoDemocrats.org, to learn more about what's going on. We've also got, as we already said, an unprecedented number of candidates out there and parties running, including, among other things, the Conservative Party. As Bob mentioned, we are the Democratic nominees for this election. It so happens there's a group out there running on a Conservative Party line that happens to be made up of 2 Democrats. But make no mistake, again, we are the Democratic Party nominees. When it comes to the Conservative Party, the way I feel about it, I think the kids aren't. In this case, the students should listen to what their parents told them about the Conservative Party. It's everything they thought it was.
Google Conservative Party and see what they believe in. Your hair will become curly whether it is now or not.
Their website is cpny.org, and if you look at some of the planks on their platform, this party that's running in Geneseo with the incumbents on it, all 3 incumbents on it, I think some of the planks on that platform are downright racist and homophobic. Their ideas having to do with the death penalty and some other things I think are shocking. It's something that values that we certainly don't share. And I hope some of the students feel the same way.
Absolutely. Yeah. One of the other things, since I'm assuming some of the students are checking us out here on the website, is it's a stretch. But you know, most of us, on campus, off campus, in the community, everywhere, have just had it with what's going on nationally. It's a stretch, kids, but support the Democrats. A vote for any kind of a Democrat is a vote against Washington. It's a vote against George Bush and the Republican Party. And we hope, if nothing else, come out and support us for that reason.
You know, my son Jeremy teaches political science at the college. And I think I think that's a good connection. I like the college. I think it's fabulous that it's here. It's a cultural icon. It saves Main Street. It's wonderful. And I think that connection can be made between here and Washington.
And I know that Jeremy Grace has very high Sophie ratings.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, he does. He's quite popular.
Yeah.
And the college is very important to all of us, culturally, intellectually. I suspect that probably half the people in this community live here in part because the college is here.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It gives us things to do that we wouldn't normally have in a small community. It gives us intellectual pursuits. It gives us athletic pursuits. It's just a lot of fun. And knowing a lot of the college kids is really one of the great joys of my life.
I've worked with a bunch of them in community players, and they're
Absolutely.
great. Yeah.
And the Democratic Party, we have a bunch
Yes,
of them down there, and InfoShare. Terrific bunch of kids. And that's you we're talking about.